Hey guys, welcome to Beyond the Brick. My name is Mike. Excuse my voice, I'm a bit sick right now, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Today I wanna review the remainder of the late 2019 Technic wave. If you're looking for some other particular sets like the Top Gear Rally car or the mobile crane from Technic, we did a separate videos on those sets, so check them out on the channel as well if you wish. But today I'm taking a comprehensive look at this wave on the table, starting from the small sets to the bigger ones like the Catamaran, which is actually a really cool set. Thank you to the LEGO group for sending this set of sets for the review, and also I want you guys to check out the links below for merch store. We actually have a merch store where you can buy t-shirts or mugs, and that bit of support really goes a long way in helping us here at Beyond the Brick, keeping the channel going. Alright, without too much more talking, let's jump into all these sets, maybe starting from the cuties, the Xerion and the little Buggy. Starting off small with the 42101 Buggy. This set comes with 117 pieces, retails for 13 bucks, so it's a great little Technic starter set. It's a 2-in-1 set, by the way, so the second would be the race car version. I just built the first version for you guys. But this one, well, comes with two really fun functions to start with. First of all, it has suspension. You can see the springy piston in the back responsible for that suspension for the Buggy, the rear suspension, and that little gear on the top of the car is responsible for steering. So it actually is a very decent desk set, if you will, something you can play with at work or just have for that stress relief, you know, whenever you feel like playing with some Lego anywhere you want. So this set kind of looks good. It has this nice color combo with orange and red, with a few stickers, not too many here, so nothing too crazy, but it's kind of coherent when it comes to shaping and design. I really like this one, but wait for the second of the small ones, which I'm a big fan of. And I'm talking about the mini class Xerion, set number 42102, 130 pieces, also $13 price tag, also a 2-in-1 set, with the second version being the Harvester. But this one is, well, it's actually not the first Xerion that LEGO has made. There was a much bigger set in 2016 that was kind of this vehicle but with different attachments, sort of like a crane. But this, I think, is the cutest Technic set to date. I mean, when this came out as an announcement from LEGO, people were really saying that it's gonna be a really cute set. And it is. It's just such a small factor with some really cool shaping and just the simple mechanism of driving this thing just like in the Buggy. But you also have the harvesting part that can be lifted. And actually when it's engaged and actually disengaged, it actually does rotate because of that differential that's making it move together with the drivetrain, which is actually pretty cool. Not many stickers used here. Only the class brand stickers in the front, so nothing else than that. But the shaping is actually capturing the little workhorse vehicle quite well, and I found this one to, well, come with me to work next time around, because I think it's gonna be a cute little addition to my desk as well. Really like this one. Moving higher in the lineup, we have the race truck 42104, 227 pieces for $20. This is the first of the pullback sets, which means they do have the drivetrain to just drive in a straight line. As you can see, it's pretty powerful, trying to get off my table, but usually LEGO just launches 2 or 3 of these sets per wave, and this is the current lineup. The racetrack, of course, is a 2-in-1 set, just like most of these sets are. The second version is the race car, which kind of resembles the Formula 1 or Formula Indy car, which is kind of cool. I think it might be actually better than the first version. The truck is decent. You can see it also comes with a finish line, so it's a simple structure with the finish line and the finish flag stickers on it. You have a plethora of stickers on the truck itself, so more than the previous sets. It doesn't come with any sort of destruction functions like the sets from the previous year, where you could have separate some of the pieces in case of a crash. But this one does have an opening doors, a little hood functionality here, and some decent looks actually. I like those pipes and the silver slash, oops, just knocked this one off, chrome finish. You can see it's not very sturdy actually. Probably when crashing this thing into different objects in your house, you will just pop those off, so something to mention. But overall it looks good with the black, orange stickers contrasting in blue, and the silver gives some decent looks. The front looks pretty solid, and I like this oversized spoiler just hovering above the main pullback powertrain that is responsible for the entire functionality. So yep, kind of like this one, but actually it's not my favorite. And this is what I'm talking about, the Dragster. Now this is probably the closest it can get to a good pullback concept. I mean, the Dragsters are known for being crazy fast rocket vehicles, basically a rocket engine and vehicle built around it. That's what it is. It's a set number 42103. It has 225 pieces included, $20 price tag as well, so very similar to that racetrack. The second version of this would be a hot rod, so you can see they're kind of comparable in terms of craziness and very muscle car American style. But the Dragster is something we've seen a few times in LEGO, but I don't think we ever seen a version of this in a pullback form. The cool thing about this is that if you really wind it up, the Dragster will raise its front while racing, just like they do on those, you know, crazy races somewhere in Nevada. So you can see it really goes on a flat surface. Like, once again, it really kicks off when you're trying to play with it. I don't have like much space on the table to like really demonstrate it, but it does kick off a lot. The cool thing about this is if you want to disable this, you know, front in the air kick version, you can just remove this yellow part, red part in the back. There you go. You can just bend this Technic piece a bit, reassemble it that way, and you have what I call, you know, helper wheels that basically keep the Dragster on the surface with all four wheels at the same time. So it's slower that way because the front wheels do not rotate as freely as the rear ones, but that means it just becomes slower and more manageable, and it doesn't kick off in the air like that. So kind of like a cool that LEGO thought of that and replicates this crazy powerful vehicle from its real life counterpart. The looks, well, it looks like a Dragster, basically a massive long front with the massive heavy engine with flames pouring out of it in the back, a huge oversized spoiler, some stickers with sponsors and whatnot. Actually reminds me of some Monster Energy sponsor here, if you will. And that lime green color actually looks pretty cool for a crazy vehicle like this. Good wheels on the back, tiny wheels on the front, just like the Dragsters go. And well, I think it becomes my second favorite set of this wave. And moving higher in the lineup, we have another crazy entertainment vehicle. This is the Stunt Show Truck and Bike, set number 42106. 610 pieces for $50, so we're getting into this middle range of this year's Technic. And the second version to build in this set is the Stadium Truck, which is just one massive vehicle with a ramp and a destructible wall, which is actually, I think, a bit cooler than the bike setup itself. You get two vehicles, a truck and a bike, along with the trailer to carry the bike around. This one also has a detachable flame ring for some entertainment purposes. And maybe let's start off with the functionality. First of all, the bike actually has a trailer, so you can just remove it. You can see this comes off pretty easily, so this part just holds the bike. You can remove it, no problems. And the trailer actually has a thingy that turns this into a ramp, so you can wind up the bike. It's a pullback set again, so that's the third of the pullback sets for this year. If you jump the bike, if you wind up the bike, you can use the ramp as the means for stunts. And I didn't really do it, so let's see if I can try again, maybe get a bigger acceleration. Maybe let's try again. Careful. Nope. So that was pretty cool. Actually it works. The bike is so light that the torque that this pullback system provides is plentiful to make the jump. So basically the bike, as you can see, is very simple build. It does have some stickers like that skull, that flame, but it just basically has this motor with some Technic bricks built around it to keep the weight as low as possible, which kind of works, actually works pretty well to use that on the ramp. Then the trailer, again, quick look at here, there is not many stickers, there is a few stickers for that ramp safety lines, and that's about it. You can fold it in and that's it. And this actually, I forgot to tell you that this actually operates with that knob on the left, which I didn't realize in the first place. And the truck itself actually comes with some functions. It does have opening doors, there is even a steering wheel, but it doesn't really translate to steering. The steering is done with that little gear on the top of the truck, which is easily accessible, just like the previous sets. It has the same type of steering. It doesn't have any opening in the hood. It does have a supercharger sticking out, some crazy front. I actually like this one quite a bit. Some stickers with some skull and flames, very you know, entertaining, I guess, in the stunt show. And some stickers on all the sides. There's a flatbed in the back that's actually open. You can see the axle, so not a big fan of that. I think they could have used some plates to cover this. And of course it easily connects with the trailer to make a complete set for transporting that bike. Let me just assemble it once again. There you go, and now you have a complete set. Pretty cool, huh? But still not my favorite. And in my personal liking, I think this is my favorite set of this current wave, given the looks, the functionality, the things that it offers. A lot of stuff in this one. It's the Catamaran 42105, 404 pieces for also $50, so it's a bit worse price to piece ratio than the stunt truck and the bike set, but mainly because this one comes with entirely new mold for those canoes, kayaks, whatever you call them, those hulls for the Catamaran that make it float. And I've never seen this piece before. I think it's new. Actually, you can just remove them real quick to see how this thing operates. That's also the way you remove the water after playing with this in the water. You can see those are cool little molds with nice functionality. They just snap in like this. You can just align it and snap it in. I think I broke off one of the steerings. Okay, fixed it, so it works now. The second version of the build offers a race boat, a power race boat, which is also kind of cool. It floats as well thanks to those massive plastic hulls. And this set, well, you can see that it has a lot of cogs, a lot of Technic mechanisms in there. It does operate quite like the real thing. So first of all, catamarans operate in a way when they kind of like zip above the water, right? So you can actually set each of those fins below and above, below the hose, with the mechanism above that actually retracts or hides those fins in the below the hose. So that's how a catamaran would usually work. You can have those mechanisms work on each of the sides. You have the steering in the back, which actually operates both of the steering mechanisms on both sides, which is just the way it's supposed to work. Also, you can control the front sail. With this, there is a mechanism, a beam going across the whole mechanism that works with the front sail. So there you go, you can change you can adjust to the wind that way, like on a real catamaran, and also the rear sail. I'm not very familiar with the professional names for this, but you get the idea. The rear sail is also movable, just like the real thing. The cool thing is that those sails are made from this kind of a newer, thick, matte plastic, maybe rubbery material. It feels very nice in hands. It's not really a paper or anything like that. It's more like a plastic feel, and I really think it's sturdy. The print is excellent across the way, with some branding here and there, but it does feel high quality, and it's just a great quality material overall, which I really enjoyed when assembling this set. The looks are certainly there with the lime green and blue combo, the lime green being for most of the bricks. There is some orange accents here and there, some pins in blue, and that blue also is visible, of course, on the lower part of the hulls, which that's my favorite color, so it kind of looks cool. And the sails, again, well printed and make this set quite attractive and quite a looker, so your kids can play with it on your next trip to some water body in some nice place. Alright, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at those Technic sets. Again, not all of these sets are on the table. Top Gear car, crane are in the separate videos, so you can check those out as well. Thanks again to the LEGO group for sending those to me, and I hope you enjoyed this look once again. Alright, it was Mike. Subscribe, like, do all those things that you usually do on a likable YouTube video, and I hope you like this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!